Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the first off-season edition of Left Side Strong Side this year. I'm Yosh Chancellor, Jeremy McCo, Jacob London, and Jeffrey Kahn, and we are here to talk about all the moves that have happened thus far. Not all of them, but like the moves that have happened thus far in NFL free agency. Because free agency has started. Even before that, big moves were happening, which we're going to talk about it. And oh boy, do we got a lot to talk about tonight. Yeah. But look, I know what you're thinking. There is one massive story that we think that you want us all to address because it's the most boring story in the NFL. I'm, of course, talking about Donna Kelsey's home renovations.
Enlighten those of us, including me, who have no idea what.
Okay, so basically, like, this is a story that broke right before free agency started. So, like, TMZ just like for no reason just put out that Donna Kelsey's renovating her home, and it's just like, why is this a story?
Because when your son is dating the biggest pop star in the world, you are gonna get media.
And so, like, but like the fact that they've been a point to like point out that she's renovating her house. Yeah. It was just like the most like wild thing. Like, why? Like, it just felt like this is the kind of shit we talk about when we are like really waiting for free agency to start.
This is the time. This is a July story when the only thing on is based when it's regular season baseball, and that's it. And it's not even going to be applicable this July because we'll have the World Cup. So.
Yeah, it's just like a really weird thing, and Twitter had a field day with this one.
Yeah,
this was fun. This was a good Twitter day.
Yeah, it was dumb, but it's fucking funny.
It's not like a disrespect to Donna Kelsey or her home renovations. It's just like weird that this became a story at all.
We had nothing. We had nothing.
It's just like, and then like you see, it's like, man, we are really waiting for free agency to start.
All right,
but on to actual stories. What do we got next?
Do we want to talk about March Madness real quick?
Yes. Well,
I mean, you can.
Both of our teams are still alive.
A couple of things, but there's not been like major like what the fuck.
I would say like there's been some big upsets. Like High Point taking down Wisconsin was a big one.
Yeah.
Florida getting upset in the last round was huge considering like they were.
That's actually sorry. That is the big one. That was huge. That was huge.
Florida. No Nova in the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's kind of
crazy.
Both
of our teams are still, both me and Chance's teams are still alive, and we haven't murdered Jacob yet.
Yeah,
I mean, shit, tick, motherfucker, tick.
I like how that. I do like that you just have so little faith in your team that you're just like, I
picked mine to go to the Final Four, so I'm all in.
It's not that I had so little faith. Like we played like the day after. Like the first day of March Madness this year was already fucking weird.
Yeah, the Duke game was so weird.
Because Duke was dangerous.
Duke nearly lost. That just feels to me like they just weren't ready. Like they
felt like they underestimated their opponent.
Yeah, and because then the Saturday game they just murdered everyone. And it was like, oh shit, okay,
yeah,
here we go. There's Duke. So yeah, the St. James they play next, I think.
St. James, yeah, St. John's.
St. John's, not St. James. That will be an interesting game. Actually, so this isn't March Madness; it's NBA. Again, look, Nico Harrison just taking another L this last like month of just
show's half dumping on him now at this point.
Yeah, like honestly, in all seriousness, it is without question the single. It might be the modern day Babe Ruth. It's got it genuinely might be the modern day Babe Ruth. Like of just
and I'd mentioned like Luka fighting for custody has been a different player.
Yeah, that whole like he's lost weight. He is playing scarily good. I'm not believing in the Lakers because I saw this story last year.
No,
I saw it last year where
mostly because like I feel like they're in the paint defense isn't very great. That's mostly due to a certain center who I do not want to talk about. But I think that what's interesting when we talk about like when he initially got traded, like we are seeing for the first time in history a LeBron team where he is not the best player.
Yeah, and it's fascinating. He's playing the role well. But I do also think I don't think this team can go very far. I think they're a second round ceiling. I think unless they get real lucky, unless like they get really lucky that someone upsets Spurs or Thunder, I can't see them making it past either of those teams.
Which, by the way, shout out the Spurs. First playoff berth in nearly a decade.
Dang, it's been that long?
No, I'm sorry. It hasn't been that long. I'm sorry. First 50-win season nearly a decade. We did clear the playoffs for the first time in, I think, like 5 or 6 years.
Man.
Yeah, because you guys made it in 19, didn't you?
We did, yeah.
It's the first time this decade, I'm pretty sure, though.
Oh, in the 20s? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, because...
And look, I'm just saying this. Wemby's going to win Defensive Player of the Year.
He's got that long.
In reality, he should be MVP.
MVP's tough. I look what Shea has done this season. The Wilt record is a thing. It is a thing, and that is an important thing.
It is, but like
that's why Bam Adebayo.
They outplay Shea when they're playing.
But Shea's also doing it without his second best player, and they're the 1 seed. Williams been out.
Okay, I thought you said. I'm not just saying. I mean, I would argue Chet Holmgren's better than him. Fair.
Chet's not better. Chet's third. Chet's third on that team. So that to me is where I kind of go. To me, I think Shea's better. I think this has been a better year for Shea than last year.
Do we want to reward Canada a second time?
Well.
Anyway, what else do they got?
Okay, but let's get into the actual NFL, Nick. We have a lot to talk about right now.
We do. Start with an early trade.
Yeah.
I think
for
David Montgomery
to the Texans. Yeah. This is the end of the Sonic and Knuckles regime in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Montgomery is like a starting caliber back. I do think that on a lot of teams he would be like the A back, and this is one of them, most because I feel like Joe Mixon might have died. We just didn't know. We just haven't heard about it. And also, like Woody Marks is like solid. I think he makes a pretty good, like solid pairing with Woody Marks. I think the running game for the Texans should be better this year. I'll say that.
I think he's old. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, he's definitely old.
Like
they literally drafted his successor on the previous team.
Yeah, I mean, and they gave up a lot.
What was the trade for? I can't remember.
It was a 4th, a 7th, and a player.
Who was the player?
Like Juice.
It was a lineman.
Okay. Yeah, it was a lineman.
The Texans are trading away lineman.
What are we doing?
A lot. Yeah, to me that's a lot for an aging running back who
a position that you could just draft. Like
that's true.
Yeah, I think with a 4th, you probably would have gotten the equivalent of David Montgomery. I realistically think.
Probably.
Like, what's his last season? Like
he's been stuck
coming off.
He hasn't really
coming off his worst season. This is a lot. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know.
It's a day 2 or 3 pick in a player who I've never heard of. I'm not gonna like murder you for this.
No, I'm not gonna murder. But to me, it's a lot for a team that is.
Yeah, you need to fix the line.
Has quite
really hurting and potentially has a big question mark QB.
Yeah, and that's kind of where is the problem with this one. Yeah. I don't love it. I think the Lions, I think, are going to be in an interesting. I think they're in a watershed moment of, all right, where are we? And they really, this season, their offense needs to get better. And I do like the pick that I like the one that they grabbed because I don't think. Can we move this up because that
the Pacheco one?
I think I will talk about that now. I don't think. I think a lot of the problems. I think a lot of the problems with Pacheco on the Chiefs last season wasn't the injury. I think it was the Chiefs. I think that O-line is shot to hell.
I don't know if the Lions line is also getting worse because everyone's retiring
leaving. And my God,
someone just retired. I can't remember who it was.
I think they're center, but besides Penei Sewell, I think that's really
That's all you got.
top tier linemen. Everyone else is kind of just replacement level. So I don't know how much better Pacheco will be.
Yeah,
than Montgomery would have been. So,
but I do think that is where it is important for this team. I do like this pickup. I think he's a good replacement from Montgomery, and they got him for nothing. So that's kind of where I'm like,
yeah, off Montgomery.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like this move from the Lions.
He threw out his nickname, but I forgot what it was.
Was it a different Sonic character?
No, it wasn't a Sonic character at all. I can't remember who it was.
Gotta keep the bit going. We need a B tier Sonic character.
Shit. What was it? Tails? Knuckles? No, no, I'm sorry. Knuckles is gone. Fucking Shadow.
He's Shadow. Yeah. Anyway, the next big trade was Trent McDuffie to the Rams.
I think is a really good move for them.
I think this is a good move for both teams, personally, which I hate. Look, probably a bit of an overpay and definitely screwed up the trade market later for other teams. But
they traded for him and extended him like once he got traded.
That's like it was more
made him a very
you had to extend
corner.
That was the but that was the pro. Like I think it was an overpay. But if there's one team in the league who is going to overpay right now, it's the Rams, because they are literally all in. Like this is it. If it's not this year, they probably are going to have to blow it up and reset. Because you don't have a quarterback. Like we're assuming either this year or next year is the end of Matt Stafford. Although we've been saying that for years. We've been saying it for 3 years now, so who knows?
And he's still
yeah. I just think, look, a first, a fifth, and a sixth, and you had to give him the highest paid contract is a lot.
The good thing about this trade is though they held on to the Falcons pick, which I think was the right move.
It's higher.
I do too.
Yeah. Sure.
So they'll get that. Yeah. So they do get that one.
And he is now the highest paid corner in history, McDuffie.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you just give him the freaking huge contract and destroyed the corner market. But look, this is big for. I also think the Chiefs are going to attempt to redo the Tyreek Hill trade, as in we traded out our best player on one side of the ball that's not named Patrick Mahomes, and instead of paying them, and we're going to try and use those picks to rebuild the offense, because that's what I think they're trying to do, and they're going to try and rebuild on the offense. I don't think it's going to work, personally.
Who knows how much longer they'll even have Rashee Rice? He keeps getting himself in trouble.
He keeps doing crime, so we don't know how long he's going to be there.
But so we'll see. But I like this move from the Chiefs, and I really like it for the Rams. The Rams are going to be a scary team this year.
Yes, they will.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. All right, and the trades kept coming. DJ Moore is now a Buffalo Bill.
In a vacuum, I like the trade. I think he's far and away the best receiver the Bills have
in a while.
Probably since like Diggs, probably the best receiver you had in the room.
Yeah. Probably since Diggs.
The biggest issue, what you take umbrage with, and what I take umbrage with as well, is the price. You get up a second rounder.
Yeah, it's aged better. It's definitely aged better, especially now given
some of the extensions,
a lot of the contracts that have come. Sure. This trade has aged pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. Like in the last. Because again, apparently wide receiver is a premium fucking market now. Yeah. So,
well, there's one guy we thank for that. We'll get to him later, but
yeah, but so a second for a number one receiver. Like I think, I think we're all
top tier, but a lower.
Is DJ Moore a top 32 wide receiver in the league?
Yes.
So I do think
maybe in the 20 to 30 range, but yes.
And I think a lot of his problems on the Bears were Caleb's not accurate, and
send Josh Allen as the solution.
Hey, he's got
more than Caleb.
He's gotten better.
Josh's accuracy has massively improved.
Oh, this would be like the pitch perfect time to have like a big regression, going back with turnover prone Josh Allen.
Oh, thank you so much.
Because now he's too busy being a father, right? He'll be distracted. And,
God.
Okay, well that's until Sinners 2 starring Academy Award winner Michael B. Jordan gets greenlit. But
I would rather them just do their own original movie, but okay.
Jacob, you want Sinners 2. That gave you an MVP.
Sure, we all want.
And it made life.
Okay. Anyway.
But yeah, I think that. What was I gonna say? First of all, I think the DJ, like, this is the best quarterback he's ever played with in his career in the NFL. I'll say that.
Easily.
Like year 8, but yes.
Yeah, easily, without question. And probably the second, on par with the best wide receiver Josh has had.
Early Diggs.
I think like
the first year, maybe first year Diggs. Maybe first year.
I think Diggs had a couple like really good years in Buffalo.
He had 2 solid years with us. His third year was the year that he quit halfway through, and then we traded him the 4. He's only
there 3 years.
He was 4 years. I'm pretty sure.
4 years, I think.
Wait, hold on. So I think he got traded in 2020. So 2020, 1, 2,
and 3.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, 3.
Yeah,
because he wasn't there. He wasn't there in 2024.
A little bit concerned about not trying. Speaking of not
2020,
trying,
2022, 2020.
Oh, 4 years. 4 years.
Yeah, so he was there for 4 years. The first one was the 2020 seasons when we made the championship game, but we had the easier side of the. Sorry,
that was the Bengals game.
No, year before.
No, that was the year after. The first year he's there is we make the conference championship game, but we had the easier side of the bracket because we played Lamar Jackson, and then we played the Chiefs and we just got destroyed. We were not on the same level as the Chiefs. The next year is 13 seconds. The year after that's the Bengals game where we were not as a team. We weren't mentally there after everything that happened with the Mahomes. And then the year after that is that's
the Bills drop. That's the Diggs drop.
Yeah, that's the Diggs drop, and then
hashtag Gabe Davis catches that ball.
So yeah.
Anyway.
Speaking of, he's been officially released too.
Yeah,
I don't think we even talked about that.
But yeah, he also picked up Bradley Chubb, which I think is a solid signing. Solid enough.
I think again,
I forgot his contract, but it's not one that I looked at and wanted to puke.
No,
it kind of just feels like the Joey Bosa thing from last year.
And that's
my
problem. My one problem with it is the Joey Bosa, Von Miller. Like we're just getting these older edge rushers.
It's just he's been injured, so he feels older.
But the other side of it is you look at the players that the Bills have let go that are still free agents. They're still free agents. No other teams willing to grab them, and they were all McDermott's guys. So I don't know.
The guy who drafted him is still there.
Bring them all back on
how the rest. It's telling you how the rest of the league feels about them.
I just want to twist the knife on you a little bit.
It's
president
it's kind of a check mark in against McDermott and in what's his name Bean's book of, hey, no one else in the league values these guys, so why are we keeping them? So that's why we're getting rid of them, and that's why come January every year our defense has sucked, because these guys aren't that talented. They're good in the regular season. So
all right. Potentially the biggest story that then became a non-story. Max Crosby at one point was traded to the Ravens.
Oh yeah, no, that news
broke. 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, that news broke really early that Max Crosby would traded for 2 first-round picks.
It broke the Friday night. It was the Friday night before free agency, and we were all like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, and then I looked up and I said, "God, I want 2 things. I want Michael B. Jordan to win the Oscar, and I want this trade to go away." And you know what, kids? Prayer works.
Work on both fronts.
But yeah, it turns out like I think it was like 2 days later.
No,
the
it wasn't 2 days. It was
something.
yeah, it was
Was it
a week.
Okay,
It was
Point is, sometime later we got word this trade got rescinded. The Ravens backed
pulled
out because of a failed physical.
Yeah.
so my
I don't know
take
how you
on
didn't know that going in, but
so my take on this might be unique.
Oh boy.
I think
can't wait to
it's
hear this.
no, okay. So my take on this has
The Super Bowl is Lamar's to lose.
no. My take on this has been that it was a completely dick move from the Ravens.
Yeah.
This has 100% got everything to do with the fact that Trey Hendrickson didn't go for as much as they thought, and then they started to get cold feet on Max Crosby, and that I think that the rest of the league, and that I think this is going to permanently damage the Ravens' abilities to make trades.
Oh god, yes.
From their side. I don't like I think teams look, if we've got
Teams
a
will
player
still trade with them if they
yeah,
want
if
players,
if we've got a player you want, they will make the trade. It's you've got a player we want. I don't know how many teams are going to be willing to do it unless it
the price
especially
is too
unless
obvious.
it
Well,
is
I think the price for players coming out of the Ravens just went up a little bit.
yeah. You'll never see the Raiders trade with the Ravens ever again.
Oh god, no.
Not for a while.
Well, because like look, this is a move that screwed over a lot of teams.
It screwed over a lot of teams.
Well, one is the Raiders because they made a lot of moves with the assumption that Max Crosby was off the books.
yeah.
They signed edge rushers, to try and replace him.
Yeah, they literally signed his replacement, and now he's like, "Hey guys, I'm still here."
I'm back.
The other team that screwed over was the Colts. We say that because Trey Hendrickson was ready to sign with the Indianapolis Colts, but once became available, once the Ravens became an option, he chose to sign there instead.
Yeah.
So, well, first of all, okay, when I saw the Max Crosby to Ravens trade, I thought, well, I hope you guys enjoyed Joe Burrow.
He was going.
The man won't survive. Then the trade got rescinded. I'm like, okay, maybe he's safe. Then this happened. This might be worse.
Yeah.
Former teammate looking for revenge. Yeah.
Yep.
Against a team that definitely didn't treat him well. So yeah.
Yeah, although I do question the logic behind this. Like you let go for injury concerns, but this I know is bullshit. You let go of Crosby for injury concerns, coming off of major surgery. He's 28 coming off major surgery. But then you sign Trey Hendrickson, who's 31, coming off of back surgery.
It's the 2 picks. It's that.
Yeah.
It's
We'd rather
as
keep the
simple
picks as
as
well. Sure.
Trey Hendrickson is 70% of the player of Max Crosby, maybe 80 if you want to be it's and
we
suddenly
can draft the successor.
Are 2 picks worth that 30%? And that's it's literally that simple. I think is the 2 picks became suddenly a really expensive price, and which is just wild because I think like you won't get 2 picks for him now, any team.
Oh, no.
But the Raiders aren't going to trade him for anything other than 2 picks. So
well, and also like Crosby said that I'm now fully committed to Silver and Black.
I think
he said that a lot of years, and then the losing starts.
Yeah, I think he's been told. I think he has been told you're probably not getting traded now because of this. So
maybe he's finally been sold on Mendoza.
Maybe
this is our year.
Yeah. This whole thing was just ugly. This whole thing was just shitty. Yeah. I don't like how it was handled. I don't like the look of it, any of it. I think
the Ravens should be penalized in some way.
I don't know how you.
Well, that's just you being selfish.
You can't because. That was. There we go. That was the NFL gods being like, "You're an idiot." The reason you can't is because
they didn't do anything illegal.
If you do that, the only way you're punishing them, the pushback on the punishment is then okay, cool. So then no trades can be announced before free agents, before the new league year at all. You can't announce. That's the new rule then. And
I still think you should punish specifically Baltimore.
Yeah, that's okay. That's not going to happen.
Well, it should.
But that's the problem. Is everything they did was fully legal, and it's a quirk in the system. But the problem you've got with is this whole.
It is legal for me to drive a Zamboni through your living room. I'm pretty sure if I did it, I'd
no, it's not. That's called property damage.
What if I don't break anything?
By driving Zamboni, good luck not breaking anything. Good luck with that. Anyway, we're getting way off topic.
We haven't done this in a while. So.
A story that broke probably today for Tua.
I mean, the hard thing is they gotta keep reminding him.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, we've made the whatever.
That was a good one, but yeah, Tua got released. Well, first of all, he got released by the Dolphins, which
ate a lot of dead cap.
Must actually be on this. I'm pretty sure it's like the record for the most dead cap for one player.
It's the record. Well, not for one. It's the record of amount of dead cap for a single player. It's not the record.
That's what I'm saying. Like for one player.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry, I thought you said in a single year. Because I'm pretty sure Wilson's is still the record for a single year because they're spreading this one out over two. Whereas in the Broncos just took it all in one
year.
Yeah, but like $99 million dead cap hit. I didn't think the Dolphins would do it. I'm impressed.
I'll give the Dolphins credit. They've just gone. Take our medicine.
They are full on taking.
They are taking their medicine. I don't understand why the next one happened because I don't get. But
we'll get there in a second. But yeah, Tua to the Falcons. You don't gotta flip the offense for
both your quarterbacks throw with the same hand. They're both not very good, but
I like
that's
it.
One obstacle.
I do like it. I think he'll have a talented head coach. I think he'll have a lot of weapons. It very much feels like
including two different B. Robinsons.
I think it very much feels like I'm just driving north and I'm still playing on the Dolphins because it's the same team essentially of have all these really talented skill positions,
defense,
not a great defense,
offensive minded head coach, a
talented offensive minded head coach. It feels very Dolphinsy. The one thing is that might actually be a big benefit. He's now in a dome. That's true. He's not only is he in a dome, he's in the NFC, which means
most outside games are still good weather.
The only bad weather games he's realistically going to be playing is anything in the NFC North, outside of the Lions and the Vikings, and basically Philly. And New York, I guess, as well.
Do they even play them next year?
I don't even know. I don't even know. So. But that's more of a potential play.
No, general, but let's be real. Like Tua, he's currently on a 1-year contract, so really, you only got to look at next year.
He might not be ready, so Tua might be the starter.
No, he very well could be the starter. So we don't know.
I think Tua is 100% the starter this year, and it's going to be a competition. I think they are. I have a feeling they're kind of moving off. Penix. Sorry, Penix. Yeah, I think they are. I think
they're trying to softly back away.
Yeah, quiet, quit.
Not admit their mistake.
Yeah, I think the Falcons are doing a bit of a soft reboot with their with where they're going next season. So who have they got? Hang on.
Do you think Stefanski ever gets tired of just not having a quarterback?
Just go over the away games because
they're lucky with they're lucky who their home games are, but their away games. Okay. Oh my god. So Panthers. Okay. That's the normal weather game. Saints normal weather. Bucks
Saints is dome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Packers.
Oh god.
Yeah. Vikings.
That's
a dome.
That's a dome.
That's fine.
Browns.
Not great. Depending on when the time of year, but yeah, that's great.
Steelers.
Oh.
Commanders.
Could get real cold.
Yeah.
He's had to play in Buffalo, so it's not like he's never done it.
Their domed games are Bears, Ravens, Bengals, 49ers, Chiefs.
Okay. Helps
it's gonna depend on when those games are, but yeah.
That could be rough because if that Packers game's in December. Oh God.
Yeah.
Packers in December, Pittsburgh in December. Yeah. Even Washington in December.
Washington December's not great.
Pretty cold. Yeah.
All right,
well, good luck to her. Next quarterback domino to drop was Kyler Murray to the Vikings.
Yes, Kyler Murray also released by Arizona, so end of an era. And then, you know what? Send him. I question this move because Kyler's biggest defect is he spends more time inside playing video games than actually training. So you send him to a place where it's always cold out, so he's always going to want to be inside playing video games.
You can see the logic.
I really like this for everyone except, unfortunately, JJ McCarthy. I think
top 9.
Well, yeah.
JJ McCarthy. I like this for everyone involved. I think it's good for the Vikings. If Kyler wanted to be a starter this year, this was his best choice.
Sure.
If I think long term for his career, going to the Rams would have been better, but
yeah, he's still.
It's hard to then reclaim it, I guess. Do you know what So I understand. And look, hey, if I'm on the Vikings for 1 or 2 years, and then the Rams job becomes available, he might still be able to do that.
It did to Daniel Jones. He got paid after going to the Vikings.
What's up? Secondly, I do want to tell you.
I think there is now a lot of pressure on KOC. A lot.
Oh God, yes.
I think it's all now on him of, all right, you didn't succeed with, you haven't succeeded with JJ. Are we now at a point where it was JJ or it's you and Sam just, it was Kyle who had developed Sam, and then he came to the Vikings.
Wrote his name on Kyle's homework.
So suddenly, is KOC not quite the quarterback whisperer we all thought? And then, so we'll see. I think there's a lot of pressure on him. Kyler, I think, is obviously going to have the pressure of, if this doesn't work, that's it. He's going to be a career backup, and I don't know if he'll be a backup because of what you were saying, Chance, is because he's never been a good locker room guy. He's never been a commitment guy. So, that's what hurts a lot of these.
You'll finally switch to baseball.
I think the A is right.
So
yeah.
I had a thought, but I forgot what it was. All right, continue. Move on.
Moving on. One more quarterback, Malik Willis to the Dolphins.
Okay, this is one that I'm just like, okay, you know what? Not bad. Decent deal.
Well, when they got him, yes, it seemed. Okay.
Well, when they got him, like a decent deal. Maybe. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Then the Dolphins did something else.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can go to that. Yeah.
A few weeks after signing Malik Willis to a 2-year deal, they decided to trade
his best
trade, not best weapon, only weapon. If we're being completely honest.
Still there.
Well, because
as a running back,
they released Tyreek as well.
Yeah, they released Tyreek.
Yeah, exactly.
Jalen Waddle was traded to the Broncos. And you know what? I realized something. Next season gonna be something special, because we are about to witness a tank off the likes of which we have never seen. The great tank race of 2026: Miami, Arizona, New York Jets.
The usual suspects.
Yo,
I'm calling it right now. One of those teams is gonna go 0-17.
Ooh,
I don't. It is really hard to go.
I know it's hard, but I think one of them has the gumption, the rigor, the chutzpah to pull it off.
It'd be the Jets. If I had
the Jets.
Sorry, Mike.
The Jets have the most desperate coach.
Right, Mike.
That
is true.
Glenn's going to be done by halfway through the year. There's no way
if they're not winning.
There is no way Aaron Glenn is the head coach of the New York Jets come December. No chance. He might not be maybe not zero chance. They might be like, we're not firing.
We'll fire you at the end of the year.
They're like, actually, we have a better chance of getting the one pick with him as our head coch than with Frank Reich as our temporary head coach. So we will keep him until the last game of the season.
But let's talk about this trade for a second, because for the Broncos, actually do like this. I think that he's
He's got a really good wide receiver core now.
Yeah, like him, Sutton. What's that saying?
I'm pissed because
that doesn't help your Bo Nix is bad narrative.
No. I'm pissed because this was the deal we had last year and we didn't do it. No. Because well, it wasn't this deal. It was they wanted 2027, not 2026, allegedly. Mm-hmm. Like I just
But yeah. Although I question what the hell they want Malik Willis to do because he's throwing to like insurance salesmen and plumbers,
to Atwell.
to Atwell.
Look, I understand.
But yeah, they're throwing balls. The player formerly known as Mouse Cop. Like I have no idea what I'm to do.
I don't understand why Malik Willis signed with the Dolphins. That's the one I don't.
It's the Green Bay connection because their GM used to.
Yeah, but he was the hottest. Yeah. He was the hottest free agency quarterback. He would have had his pick of anywhere he wanted to go. Why the Dolphins? Like
I think at the time, well, again, better weather, no income tax. Again, at the time you had Waddle, you had HN.
But this,
again, you had the connection.
Had the Green Bay connection.
You're gonna be back you're back on the Titans again. And
like he's now gone from like prize acquisition to tank commander.
Yeah,
overnight. Like this is. I feel bad for Malik. I really do.
This is not gonna showcase what ability he has. All right. Yeah. Moving on. Travis Etienne now on the Saints.
This was a bit of a surprising one to me. I mean, does break up the Clemson boys over in Jacksonville as he's not playing with T-Law anymore. I think that. It's weird because like him and Kamara have like really similar skill sets, but
so it just kind of feels like they're saying farewell to Kamara.
If not because they for some reason can't get rid of him.
No, the contracts.
No, I understand. Jacob, it's a yoke. But like, I understand why he's still there, but it's like, god damn, like I don't understand how continuing to extend a player makes them cheap.
You just got his younger replacement, so
yeah, you did. This does make an interesting thing because, like, a lot of movement that happened for agency have big ramifications for the draft because Jeremiah Love, who I will say, far and away, best running back in the draft. I think that he has the talent to be a top 10 player. Problem is, I don't think he should go top 10 because the players who could have used him have found like other replacements. Like Saints, I think it would have been a stupid move to take him top 10. But I could see the logic, but now they're not taking him.
Yeah, the Chiefs, you could have seen it. Yeah, we'll get to
the Chiefs. I could have.
Until now. Yeah.
I don't think the Chiefs will anymore. But I think that's got more to do with again the JSN contract. I think that the team I could maybe see Dallas do it.
Dallas is where they pick?
They're 11th.
I could see
Javonte's on like a 1-year deal or so, or a short deal.
So, they're 12th. Sorry, not 11th. Like, I mean, unless the Dolphins would be dumb.
Oh, the Dolphins would be fucking morons.
We're not going to trade HN and we'll draft his replacement.
Replacements.
Okay.
Harbaugh might do it with the Giants.
I know. You know what?
Dumb.
So please do it. Chances like, please do.
Please do it so I never have to hear the words Cam Scatabo ever again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, if they do draft him, it means he's not fully healthy.
It means he's not healthy. Like the Giant
Cam CTE is not real Scatabo.
The Giants are one that could. They just have a lot of holes they need to fill.
That's the thing. Like I feel again, I think that Jeremiah Love is worthy of being a top 10 drafted player. Problem is I think the teams in the top 10 have way too many holes in much more pressing areas to make that kind of a luxury pick.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Giants,
Dallas, I could see moving up. If he gets past Dallas, I think he goes. I mean, it would be dumb, but I think he goes to the Rams. Even though they really need to bolster, their defense.
Yeah, they're another team that I don't think really need him.
But who else is there? Who's their running back right now?
Which team?
The Rams.
Oh, Kyron.
Kyron. And Cole.
Oh, yeah.
And corner.
They probably wouldn't need him.
What's the next story, Con?
I think the Giants
Your
actually
team.
missed. Oh yeah, okay, we'll go to the Steelers. I did miss one from the Giants.
Oh, did you?
But yeah, we'll get back to that.
Okay.
Michael Pittman and Rico Dowdle, among others.
Among others, yeah. So, the first like major move they made, I can remember. They made was trading for Michael Pittman.
Mm-hmm. And then
It was like
Coming
a
off
seventh,
the-
wasn't it?
Huh?
It was like a sixth or a
It
seventh.
was a seventh,
Yeah.
which shocked me.
He was getting cut. They were cutting him.
Yeah.
And so this was
we're all in on that other wide receiver.
Yeah,
We'll get to
we take him for a seventh. Then we extend him to like a $20-ish million
$3
year contract.
3 years, 50.
he was told I just for some
low.
reason some reason the Pittman market wasn't good and his agent
This is the best wide receiver contract.
he either has a really bad agent and like who just didn't read the market right and went, yeah, all right, do this is you can accept this because this is all you're going to get elsewhere, or I don't know, but
They literally just signed the first one that came up.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I think Pittman's a really good receiver. I think he was the best receiver on the Colts, despite the fact that the other guy got paid. But we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
I think the deal is great. I think he's a good running mate with DK Metcalf because they do have very like different skill sets.
Sure.
Aside from that, Rico Dowdle I think is a really good signing. I think he's a very good complimentary back to Jalen Warren, especially since we did not retain Kenneth Gainwell. I mean, good for him getting his money somewhere else. Aside from that, we got Jamel Dean, Jaquan Brisker, two signings I also really liked a lot. Yeah, I mean, so far, like they've made like pretty solid moves. My big question is like, who the hell is our quarterback going to be?
Is Aaron coming back?
Oh, it's Aaron. I'm sorry, it's Aaron. It's happening. It's.
I mean, you don't need to be sorry. Like I after last season, I'll take Aaron Rodgers again.
The Steelers just baffle me because
Me too.
Because
like it's so clear and obvious. They
we're
just
not rebuilding.
no, they're not. They're just
Still-
running
still
it
trying
back.
to compete.
And do you do you think what would be success right now for the Steelers for you?
Success.
Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
Success. Super Bowl.
Realistic.
Realistic Super Bowl.
Realistic. Win a playoff game like this.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened in a while. So
Exactly. Just win a playoff
10
game.
years. Like I don't know if that happens. I just the way this team is being built. And look, I like Mike McCarthy. I actually think Mike McCarthy is a talented head coach. We've talked about it. I do think he is talented, and I do think
this has a shorter shelf life. I feel like for how long.
yeah.
his
Well,
success
I
goes.
think because him and Tomlin are very similar on other sides of the ball. I think he is very much because he's offensive. I think there is a very high floor with Mike McCarthy on your offense, but if you don't have the talent, it's then
That's about my McCarthy. I think there's one fundamental difference between McCarthy and Tomlin that I think people just don't talk about. Tomlin does more with like lesser talents,
That McCarthy does. Sure.
and McCarthy does less with more talent.
yeah.
Like this is a dude who had like one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game, and he won one Super Bowl with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like and also like he's someone who I find that he
There's another part of me that goes.
Tomlin dragged terrible teams to 9-8. So
yeah he dragged God off into the playoffs.
yeah.
Yeah, but like, there's the other part of me that looks at a lot of McCarthy and again, of Aaron Rodgers. I think a lot of that is also on Aaron. I don't think all of it. Don't get me wrong, not all of it, but I do think the part of that is on Aaron and him not stepping up in big moments in the playoffs as well. Like I do think there are a lot of big moments in playoff games
They're both
that Aaron never stood up. Don't get me wrong, McCarthy put them in those positions as well.
I'm about to say yeah, like
But like, yeah, I but then also you look at the when his time on his time on the Cowboys, I actually thought he did pretty well, all things considered. All things considered, with the deck he was handed, his first season, his quarterback goes down. His second season is 13 wins, and then gets blown out by the Packers in the playoffs, which again, that's rough.
Poetry.
And then his third season is third season is again,
injury year.
Didn't Dak get hurt again? Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he gets hurt again. So like I think he had a little bit of a raw deal at the Cowboys. So we'll see. Again, I don't understand what the Steelers are going to do this year, and and again, the fact that we're just going to get another year of what happened last year.
At least they answered the question: who's our number 2 wide receiver? We finally have one.
We filled that hole. We filled corner number 2. There's some players on this. We got rid of Johnny Smith. They're players I think we really need to get re-signed, like mainly Joey Porter Jr. and Nick Herbig. Like those two guys, I think we very much need to retain in-house, but we'll see how that goes. As far as what the team's going to look like, I have no idea. I have no idea what this is going to be.
Throw your hands up and pray.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. The one I was mentioning that I forgot. Isaiah Likely is now a Giant.
Yep. Harbaugh gets his toy back.
Oh, yeah. We could also look this into Harbaugh literally getting all the Ravens to come to the Giants.
Wow.
Yeah, Likely, Ricard, a couple other guys. I think that Likely is automatically the second best receiving option to the Giants.
Sure.
Yeah. I honestly do think that the Ravens are kind of stupid for not retaining him and instead keeping like ancient Mark Andrews.
Exactly. But Likely was gonna get paid a lot. So
no, he was. I mean, for my fantasy team's sake, I really do hope they feed Likely.
He should. This should finally be the year he breaks out and actually plays regular snaps.
Yeah.
The splitting.
It would have been, man. I always do find it fascinating when a long-term head coach leaves his teams and you see the players that follow. I do really think there was a civil war within the Ravens, and we're seeing it play out.
The ones who were loyal to Harbaugh.
Yeah, no, the ones who left. And it's interesting. It is, to me,
very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. A move that made all of us happy. Kenneth Walker to the Chiefs.
Yeah. When we found out he wasn't getting tagged or re-signed, I'm like,
Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker. Sorry.
Yeah, this was an interesting choice for the Seahawks to not re-sign him. They must really trust in Charbonnet.
Well, Charbonnet's coming off an ACL tear, so he wouldn't be ready.
Exactly. So I'm just like, that makes very little sense to me. But
I think they knew the contract that they were about to give, and they knew how much he wanted, and they knew we can't afford both.
You just won MVP. Your price went up in one
game.
What did he sign for? Someone remind me.
Stupid. Well, it's not. Hang on.
Was it a 4 year?
I think it was definitely 3 years.
3 year, $45 million contract. That's $15 million a year
for a running back who's not like
aging running back.
He's only been in the league.
He's not aging. He has been injury prone. He's been injury prone.
Injury prone. Sorry.
Aging.
Fair enough. Okay.
25.
I know. Running backs like their shelf was a little longer, but aging. Goddamn.
Hope Kenneth Walker never comes on the show.
we gotta get his homie Ernest Jones first.
I like how I'm saying aging and he's younger than me. Fuck.
But anyway.
Yeah.
This did fill a need for the Chiefs.
No, yeah. I mean, like the Chiefs running game was horrid.
Yeah.
Throughout the year. The most due to the fact that like Pacheco was just I don't think that he's a starting caliber back. I really don't.
No.
I don't think
their line gets better.
I don't think he can be your only back, and that was the problem. They were using they were using him and Grandpa
Kareem Hunt. So
and that
was about aging running backs.
Actual aging Kareem
Hunt. But yeah, so this is, I don't know, like to me, it makes sense. I just think it's a lot of money. I think the Chiefs has gone out and spent a lot of money this offseason.
Well, and also, I don't know if you have this on the banners, but they did make another signing, which shocked me.
Is it Justin Fields?
Oh well, that one too. But no, Justin Fields actually makes sense.
Go ahead. You can mention the one. I don't.
It's Travis Kelce.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Travis Kelce has to pay for a wedding and his mom's home renovations. So sign a 3-year deal with Chiefs.
Okay, it's 3 years. A lot of it's void years. A lot of it's on paper. Like this year, I think this year is like 12 million or something. Like this year is not. It's not that expensive because it's essentially just a 1-year deal, and a lot of it's incentives, and we're gonna dead money. Like a lot of it's not. It's more so that they can pay it out over 3 years instead of
paying it all at once.
Instead of this year, because I think this year because they're in a little bit of a cap hell right now. Mm-hmm. So I don't expect Travis Kelce to be on the Chiefs for 3 years. I think he is.
Does anybody?
No, it's this year, and then and then he'll retire, and so that they can just pay it out over 3 years, but they don't have to pay it out over 3 years. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they won't have to pay the rest because he's retired, but they can pay out this year over 3 years.
I guess since I also brought up Justin Fields, you want to bring up the Justin Fields thing?
I don't hate it as a backup.
No, I guess as a backup, I think he's a solid option.
Right.
The thing I would hate though is if Mahomes is hurt for 6 weeks into the season still,
on the
then they're in trouble. Then the Chiefs are in trouble.
There's a genuine chance they go 0-6 with Justin Fields.
Yeah, there is a genuine real chance. If not 0-6, like
considering their division,
yeah, like it's really going to depend on that opening schedule, and it's going to depend on when is Mahomes back. If Mahomes is back in September, then they're fine. Yeah, if Mahomes isn't back until mid-October or
which I think he will be.
I think he's mid-October. Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah, it depends on the pup list if he's actually put on it.
So,
at the same time, though, although I know the rule is you can't come back from sucking at the NFL honors, but will they make that exception for Patrick Mahomes considering he played most of the year?
Oh,
they will absolutely make that exception.
He played most of the year. Like the comeback is not the fact that he was hurt because he played like the majority of the season.
No, yeah.
But yeah, like as a backup, I don't think like it's the worst thing in the world.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
he might learn some things.
And they only gave up a 7th, so that's fine. Yeah. Like and people going like, oh, why would you trade for him? Because forces him to come there, and
did you see Oladokin last year? Yeah, this is better than Oladokin.
But also, like, it's a 7th. Who cares?
Yeah, and because most backups don't want to play behind Patrick Mahomes because they know they're not ever going to get on the field.
Like, unless you're Gardner Minshew last year.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, like if trading a 7th or a 6th, I'm not gonna like. It's like it's a 7th or a 6th. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. All right. End of an era. Mike Evans is now a 49er.
Yeah, Mike Evans left the Buccaneers after a 12-year run. No, not 12. Not 12. It's not that long.
2014. So closer to 11, right?
11. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's damn near.
Definitely double digits.
It's 11. 11 seasons.
11. Yeah. Crazy. 11 seasons moving to the 49ers. You know who really benefits from this trade? The electrical substation.
It's 12 seasons. It's 12.
It was 12. Oh, I was right. It was 12.
Last year was shortened, but
Point is that electrical substation is about to put up generational numbers.
God dang. I feel bad.
Yeah. I like Mike Evans. I think, again, given the fact that he's going to a team that is known for like killing their players.
Yeah,
I don't hate it for Mike Evans. I love it for the 49ers.
Sure.
I kind of just hate it for the sport. Mike Evans was Tampa Bay. I don't know. Like, I just...
No, I know.
I get should have been only on one team.
Yeah. Like,
he'll probably retire ultimately as a...
Oh, he will.
Yeah.
I know he. Oh,
he's only on like a 3-year deal with.
No, look. He probably won't even do the full 3 years. He probably
I can totally see a situation where like he plays like 1 or 2 years and then goes back to Tampa to finish out his career.
Yeah. I was more meaning he's going to retire as a.
No, I know, but I'm saying like I think he definitely does that, but I can also see him like staying in like.
Yeah.
Like staying in.
He's going to be in the ring. He's definitely going to be in the Ring of Honor. He's definitely going. He's like. he's a buck, and this is just kind of one of those like, man. But to me, it really does. I'm fascinated by the Bucks this season because we talk about turmoil. Evans doesn't. Okay, I'm curious if Evans is still if Evans is still a Tampa a Buck if Todd Bowles is the head coach, if they actually fired Todd Bowles.
He just got tired of Bowles.
I think there is that, or if it's Baker. I don't think it's Baker.
I don't think it's Baker. I think it's Bowles.
But so we'll see.
Officially the end of Brandon Ayuk, right?
I mean, Ayuk's already. Has he technically been released, or
I don't think so.
I don't think yes.
I think he's a post-June release.
They're waiting.
I think it's a
post-June
release. Ayuk. I don't know if Ayuk will play in football ever again.
Never again.
I don't know.
All eyes on Chance for orchestrating this, most likely.
I think this. I think this has kind of like Antonio Brown when he walked off Tampa, and it's just one of those. You don't do that in this league. And no other teams, and it doesn't matter how fucking talented you are.
Or like Devondre Campbell, also on the Niners.
And it's just one of those. You don't do that in this league, and as soon as you do, every other owner goes, "We don't care how talented you are. We don't want that. We don't want to set a precedent of doing that, and you can go on to another team." And so none of them, So that I think I would be shocked if another team signed Brandon Ayuk.
I mean, you do that, team, you get what you pay for. So,
Chance tried to tell us all along.
I tried to warn you all, but nobody listens to me.
He knew. We didn't. All right. Romeo Doubs to the Patriots.
I guess the Patriots. I don't care.
Now.
Well, I mean, the moves that the Patriots have made this offseason have been odd, to say the least.
That's fair.
Like, again, you released Diggs, which means they'd probably go into jail at some point. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of someone who might never play again.
So, yeah. I mean, yeah. Might be going to jail. Then he signed like one lineman from the Giants. Is that one lineman who had like James Hudson, the one that had like 4 penalties on the same drive?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Again, him and Will Campbell on the same line.
Comedy. Just looking at him like what's the fuck my brain? Vrabel's looking at him like I can fix him.
I can fix him.
I can do it.
But yeah, usually when a team gets that close to Super Bowl, they try and like make like really big moves to capitalize on it. And
we thought they were in the AJ Brown trade market.
Well, I think they were until the price, I'm assuming, went up.
The price has gone up even more. Yeah. I think right now the price for AJ Brown is 2 firsts, and no one in their right mind is paying 2 firsts.
Not at this stage of his career.
No, for AJ Brown. But that is, I think, the price that the Eagles want. Reportedly, they turned down a first and a third. Mm-hmm. That the Patriots offered a first and a third. If that is true, it is the single dumbest decision Howie has ever made. And this is a guy who drafted Jalen Reagor.
Like over Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, over Justin Jefferson. Yeah. Like this, it will be a first and a third for AJ Brown right now is amazing, the right move. But yeah.
Dobbs, the Patriots. Patriots gotta be aiming for either an O lineman or I don't know what you're gonna get at 31.
You probably should draft another wide receiver at some point.
I mean, at some point, yes, you have to. But
I don't know what they're gonna get. Yeah, a lineman is they're in desperate need of a lineman. I don't know what the Patriots do. I would be again.
Problem is that they need another tackle to replace liar Will Campbell, but they're not going to get a really good one at 31.
No, exactly. You're not. And
the price of making
I'm not kidding when I say this. Patriots aren't making the playoffs.
Wow.
They're not making the playoffs. Like they're a team this year that are destined for we're about to really.
Are they the Commanders from?
Yeah, about to say,
years ago?
Yeah,
the new
Commanders.
Commanders, new Bengals.
Yep. Well, Bengals did go back to back. They went
To the
Super
playoffs,
Bowl
sure. Okay, fair,
and
fair.
conference championship game.
So
There
Bengals
was another one, but I can't think of it in my head right now. But it's fine. But yeah, so Dobbs,
He's number one for now. So hope Drake likes the way doing.
I don't hate it. Like
Yeah, I don't hate
Dobbs
it.
is a good player. It's just one of those like he's not a number one.
You're right.
Like,
It's not gonna
no,
fix
like-
your problems, but
Yeah, it's not going to fix.
this dude would be like a number like 2 or 3 on most teams.
It's the problem. It's the downside that the Patriots have made, where in year 2 of the rookie contract, you make the Super Bowl before you have truly built the team, because now you know, and you just
Pressure's
go
on.
on
Yeah.
you go on the miracle run, and now you can't keep building the team. You have to now go spend money to build the team, and you're not going to get the best players, or you're going to have to overspend. And that's the downside of making a Super Bowl. Again, you made a Super Bowl. It's something my team hasn't done since the 90s. So I'm not going to
kill you for it. Yeah.
no begrudge you that or anything, but it does come with a price.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, what else we got?
The Raiders made a ton of moves, including signing Tyler Linderbaum.
I
The highest paid
genuinely
center, I believe.
love this move for the Raiders. I
sure?
actually do genuinely love this move for the Raiders. I
You're
hate
about
them
to bring in a
because
rookie. Yeah.
this was the one I wanted the Chargers to do, because I think it would have been great for the Chargers.
You also want your wife's QB to be protected.
If the Chargers had gotten Linderbaum, they would actually be my AFC favorite.
I don't begrudge that.
Like that O-line would be
Very good.
genuinely scary, and you then got a really talented, and they've
and you
got
get Mike McDaniel. Yeah.
yeah. They would have suddenly instantly gone, oh shit. Them not having a great center is a problem.
Yeah.
But no, I like this for the Raiders. I think it's going to help when they eventually get Mendoza. I think they're building something, and it's
Yeah.
So I like it.
It's good.
Yeah, I do like it. I mean, they got Kwity Paye, they got a bunch of other guys that
They kept Max Crosby. So
they now still have Max
Maybe,
Crosby. So I don't know how these contracts are going to work, considering they made these like with these everything he's gone.
Well, they'll still afford it. I think they can still afford it because
Mendoza's on the rookie contract.
because I think because stuff like this can happen. I think you actually
plan for
have
it.
to be able to still afford it, even like when you sign them. Like it's
There's always a contingency.
there's something in there where they couldn't make, like, the trade technically comes last, and so
yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, we can spend 5 seconds on Geno Smith has gone back to the Jets.
Like I said, New York assembling the finest tank we've seen in a long time.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you?
Back to me.
Back to Geno Smith.
It's funny. Like they posted like a Geno Smith like highlight reel of like it's like him coming back to New York. Motherfucker threw a touchdown to Santonio Holmes. That's how long he's been in the league.
It's been over a decade since he's on the Jets. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's insane to me that he's back in New York, and like I know
Probably going
Fields
to
is
start
bad.
most of the year.
Probably because like who else do they have? Like
No one.
he's going to be their starter this season. This is
No, yeah.
he's going to be their starter. Like I said, if Aaron Glenn is the head coach of the Jets next season, he deserves Coach of the Year.
just for surviving.
Yeah, like
because it means he pulled out at least like 7 wins with Geno Smith.
Yeah, and that ain't happening. So they will be lucky to win 2 games. Seriously, like, and they have a fucking hard schedule, because I know we have a hard.
They go
schedule.
back-to-back years with no interceptions. They could.
Honestly, yeah.
Like
They got
Less
we've got a
interceptions.
hard- I know we have a hard schedule.
Less interceptions than Logan Paul.
So their away, so their home games are Broncos, Raiders, Packers, Vikings, Browns.
those are probably all losses. Yeah.
I mean, Raiders is probably their only 50-50 game, and Browns. You'd say
I'll take an
50-50.
unproven Mendoza over this Jets team.
And then and then Chiefs, Chargers, Bears, Lions, Titans, Cardinals.
They might not be favored in any of their games.
Titans
Cardinals,
maybe
they
is the
might.
close. Yeah, Cardinals maybe, but
Oh shit! Wait, you say Cardinals?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it's
Depending on when
here.
it is, that's the number
Jacob.
one game.
I know.
You know what that
I
means?
Seriously, might be considering.
We
college.
get
It's
to
gonna be
go watch
$5.
not just a tank bowl, Jacob. A super tank bowl.
We might have to go to
could
that.
do
Yeah, like
I'm
I might be down to go to that.
I'm gonna be devastated if it's like the second game of the season. It has to be a November game.
has to.
They
Oh, it
have
does.
to make that a November game.
Yeah.
We got to go dressed in like military garb, like salute the tank.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh,
Tank
God.
commander.
Gotta go and wearing fatigues and shit.
Oh, poor Will. He might come too.
Oh yeah, but I bring him on so I can laugh in his face.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right.
right,
Only
what's we
two
got?
more things to cover. The Colts made some questionable moves, including signing Alec Pierce and Daniel Jones to enormous
Hey, we're gonna
contracts
destroy the wide receiver market again. Yay!
for a guy who's not worth it.
Christian, yeah. I remember when Christian Kirk completely obliterated the wide receiver market like 4 years ago.
And then did nothing with it.
We're doing that again with Alec Pierce.
Oh my god, a guy who had never cracked like 800 yards before.
Yeah, you're paying Alec Pierce nearly $30 million a year.
It's because he was gonna
Twice
leave,
what Pittman
and
is
they knew
worth.
it's because he was gonna leave. There's something with Pittman. There is something in the Pittman I don't know what, but there's something there that the Colts didn't like and didn't want to keep him.
Baffling. Yeah.
And so they went and he was probably the most attractive free agent wide receiver. Like there was a genuine free agent.
Sad state of reality.
I know. Well, that's where
Yeah.
we're at.
Yeah,
So it
exactly.
was kind of one of those, well, fuck it. We're going to have to
Overpay.
overpay for him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just
Paying
hope last
paying
year
Alec
was the start
Pierce,
of
and
something.
then they tagged Daniel Jones initially. Then they worked out was a 2-year, $50 million.
50. It's
50.
Okay, again, not as bad as his last contract,
no, it's not as devastating of
but
Years
I
work out.
88.
58.
No,
88.
it's 88.
Oh,
It's
88.
2 years,
Oh.
88.
Oh, fuck what I just said. Never
No,
mind.
2 years, that's no 2 years, 88
it's-
is not the worst. It's 44 a year. That's
think
not the worst. Bro, the tag itself is like 30 or 35. Like,
So don't do the tag.
sorry.
We've seen what happens when teams decide to give Daniel Jones money.
It's true.
Yeah, but like for 2 years, and I'm pretty sure it's not guaranteed. Like there's
Yeah,
there's
probably
an out. There is
Second
out.
year you have an out. Kind of.
Yeah. So like this isn't the worst.
This dude didn't even get 2
was
years
on-
into his last contract.
he was asking for
Yeah,
3
he
years,
is coming off 20
150. He wanted 3 years, 150. 2 years, 88 is honestly not that bad. Like I would take it.
better.
And when you don't, again,
Hey, Jacob,
they don't have any firsts.
How do you want to die? Do you want me to shoot you in the teeth? You want me to stab you in the sternum?
This could have been so much worse. They don't have any firsts.
Could have worked, but it'd been a lot better.
Like the tag itself would. I mean, look, putting the transitional tag on him was the smart idea because if some team's dumb enough to give you 2 firsts for Daniel Jones, that would have been.
When did
fucking
Jacob
worth
become
it.
the Daniel Jones defender?
I'm not even defending. I'm not
kidding.
defending it. I'm just like the Colts have made their bed. Now they got to sleep in it. Like
Yeah.
this is what happens when you traded 2 firsts.
It's true.
Like
It's Saucer didn't even last the year.
the fact that like it's not the defending Jones. It's just that Daniel Jones had all the power here. There was he had
won, like,
all
8,
the
9 games.
power.
Daniel He-Man Jones.
Like it was. Hey,
They were on
what
their
else
way
are
to the
you gonna
playoffs with
do?
Daniel
What are
Jones.
you get? Like what were the Colts gonna do
Well, they are again.
with AR
okay.
who can't even
Who doesn't wanna be there.
Who AR they can't even trade.
Yeah.
They,
No,
he's,
they can't.
they can't trade him. So what do you do? Like
Yeah,
Kirk Cousins.
that's true.
I mean.
The big question mark left.
Like I would rather pay, like again, they did this when Kyler Murray was on the market. I'd rather pay Kyler Murray $2 million than pay Daniel Jones $40.
I don't think Kyler was coming to the Colts. It's that
Probably
that's the
Then I'd rather pay Kirk Cousins $1.1 million than pay $40 to Daniel Jones.
I mean,
that's fair. I don't know. I look
all
at
about the
I look at these contracts, especially something like this, where if you can afford like 1 year or 2 year contracts, if you can afford it this year and next year when you don't have a first anyway, then
Do
who
you think
cares?
it's worth the risk?
Yeah.
It's what like
saw the results with Daniel Jones.
So like that kind of to me is the mentality. If this was a 5-year or a 3-year, then if it was further down the line and then they were restructuring it so that they were paying it down the line, 100% agree with you, it's dumb. But if they're paying it all now, I kind of am like,
whatever.
I'm just very anti giving Daniel Jones money, but that's just me.
That's fair.
It's true. Because everything has backed that up.
Yeah, and also all evidence we have suggests that when you give this guy money, it's not a good idea.
I'm just more. I don't care because it's not my money, and like. I look at it more of, okay, it's a
but that makes your next quarterback more expensive. You realize that, right?
Yeah, but not really, because my next quarterback is one. I have one of the best quarterbacks in football who can demand a top 3 contract. So I like. That's not what I'm worried about.
That is until he leaves, comes to Pittsburgh. But
yeah, sure. The Alex Pierce one, I'm more pissed about.
Yeah,
that's
that one's
the one I'm.
I look at that. Alex Pierce is the worst contract of these two.
Like I'm more pissed about that one because that has fucked the market. That I don't have a really good player in, and I now have to overspend on mediocre players. So yeah,
good luck.
But that's not as bad as the next fucking contract.
Last thing we'll cover, which broke like yesterday, I think, one of the biggest
contracts
for a wide receiver. We thought nothing would top Jamar Chase.
We were wrong.
We were wrong.
Wow.
This contract, I'm not kidding you when I say this contract just broke the NFL. In terms of, it's just broken. Unless the salary cap is literally about to explode, which it might. Like it actually might because of all the streaming services, because of everything. Like the salary cap might go to 400 next year. We don't know. But if that is the case, then this isn't the worst thing. A wide receiver getting 10% of the cap, not the end of the world.
Just for the full numbers, it's 4 years, 168 million. It was 120.
So insane.
120 guaranteed.
So here's my question: How long until we see the first $50 million non-QB?
First 50 non.
Because like we've had a QB make 50 million. Yeah, we've had several.
Yeah,
like
we have a $60 million QB.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so how long until we see the first like $50 million? Let's say wide receiver.
In the next 5 years.
Okay, wide receiver. Probably within the next 5 years.
And just non-quarterback in general.
Non-quarterback in general. The problem.
Will Anderson might be it.
I mean, Will Anderson's the one who has a chance at doing it. If they decide to play hardball this offseason, which I think would be the dumbest thing that the Texans could do.
Go up.
But let's say they don't pay him this offseason, and next year he gets a defensive player of the year. Or, then that will be a $50 million contract. 100%. Like that. Will Anderson is probably the most likely. I'm trying to think what other like rookies who haven't been paid.
Gibbs, but he's probably not 50.
No, Gibbs won't be 50 because like
he might get the highest paid running back contract of all time.
Yes.
The Lions are in trouble. Like this contract fucked the Lions a lot because they have 4 players.
Gibbs is the same class as Jason. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but they're 4 players from that draft that they are going to have to pay.
Because it's Gibbs,
it's
Campbell,
Laporta, Campbell, and Branch.
That's right.
Branch. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, like they're not. These are not cheap contracts.
No.
So this one's real. That's fucked. Carter won't. Patriots, like Gonzalez won't, but that's like he won't get 50, but that's going to be a expensive contract.
It feels like if it's not an edge rusher, it'd probably be on offense for 50.
It'd probably be receiver. It's a receiver and edge rusher. It's one of those two.
If the Rams win the Super Bowl this year and Puka or Verse, like
that's the thing we got to talk about. They're not some like major wide receivers who need extensions, who like. Like Zay Flowers reportedly wants a deal like close to this.
No,
He won't get it. He won't get it. Puka now is either 43 on the button or 45. It's
just give me JSN's contract. Yeah.
If he's because JSN's 42 point something.
Mm-hmm.
If he's willing to, the team friendly one is 43. But he could ask for just straight 45 and just be like, nope, 45 is what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't
Good
like.
Lord.
I'm looking at pro bowlers who've been drafted in the last 3 years, and like
Shooter Sanders. You'll get 50, right?
Really,
really. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's one more contract I want to talk about from the Giants.
Okay.
Because it is the weirdest contract I've ever seen for anything.
Was it Evan Neal?
Yeah, Evan Neal signed a $1.2 million contract with no guaranteed money. I'm like, how?
Oh, that's.
I'm like, you're a volunteer at that point. Like, you're a glorified volunteer.
We could sign that contract.
No, I'll sign that contract right now. But like, yeah, like we have as much guaranteed money between the three of us as Evan Neal does for next season.
That's just
You know what? Actually, you know who right now is really cursing the Seahawks and really hates the Seahawks guts right now?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb.
George Pickens.
Pickens contract's now become a lot harder. Lot.
Oh yeah, and he got tagged. So
he got
Jones
tagged,
now has
and like the Alex Pierce ones really hurt him a lot. But now, like, well, I'm not JSN, but now CeeDee Lamb's probably going to come up and be like, hello, I would like to be somewhere near that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is, man, I can't believe we're literally going to go like, because CD is CD the one who broke 30?
Yes. No, broke 30?
Yeah. We only broke 30 like 2 years ago. It was recent.
Is that I think it was JJ. I think JJ got his contract first.
Okay.
And Jefferson as well. Yeah. Because they're the same class.
Think you're right. I think JJ. But like one of them were the ones that broke 30. And we are now at nearly 45. That's 15 million in 2 years.
Inflation's a motherfucker.
And just having a really good wide receiver.
But
or Alec Pierce.
Honestly, actually looking at the draft, like going forward, look, Drake May is gonna break a contract, you would think. Like his is gonna be insane.
Jaden Daniels?
This year is really
back.
Dependent on Jaden's. And
Caleb?
then you would assume Caleb gets a decent contract, assuming he improves again this year.
Yeah.
Roma Dunze, I mean, I would
now there's no DJ Moore. He might break out next year.
Like if he breaks out, he could get this if he breaks out the way JSN did this year, he could be looking at a serious contract. Like I said, Jared Verse, if they make the Super Bowl and he has like that Aaron Donald type season of just like just owns that defense is just like insane. Then he then plays hardball, maybe. But that's really like this. Who from last year's draft are you seriously looking at and being like, oh, him? He's one of the best players in the league, right? Even in his rookie year, that's not a quarterback.
I'd have to like really consider it.
That's way too early. Yeah, I don't think anyone.
But that's my point. Like Mbuka, maybe. If
oh wait, shit. Hold on, T-Mac.
Yeah, T-Mac.
Okay.
You didn't have to ask.
Right.
I'm sorry, T-Mac. I forgot about you. Yes, yeah. T-Mac. I'm sorry. We're wrong. T-Mac will be the first $50 million non-QB player.
That's what it's all coming back to.
I'm not gonna lie. Mbuka or T-Mac could be because they're
on the same trajectory. Yeah.
Yeah, because again, like who? Because there's other wide receivers who are going to be fucking off contract who are going to want to up that one.
Yeah. Matthew Golden.
When does Jefferson's contract expire?
I'm not sure.
Because
it's been a couple years now since he.
Yeah.
He signed a 4-year extension in 2024. So
28.
28. That's
That's
not as
2
far
years.
Well,
off.
no, probably 29 because like I think he had like 1 year
You're
left
through
on
the
his deal.
2028 season. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 20. So that means next season it'll be Jefferson. Justin, if the Vikings explode this offseason, like this year with Kyler, and they play really well, Justin Jefferson will break the contract. He'll break the record.
Yep.
Either Jefferson or CeeDee Lamb. They're both
because they're still in the prime. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in their prime. It'll be the second contract, and they're still one of the best players in the league. They'll be the ones who truly break it.
Good luck, GMs.
Have fun.
This amazing,
Seriously,
insane amount of money.
Like, if the salary, like again, if next year the salary cap is up to 400, what is the salary cap now?
It's just like north like 375, I think.
Yeah, they said it went up again this year.
Yeah, it's gone up. It's going to go up every year. So right now it's it's only 300.
Oh, 300?
5.7.
It's 301.2
Yeah, we're not at 400 yet.
million, and then it is.
It went up like 4 million over the last year. So yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah. So last year was 279. It's the first year that it's broken 300. But the new, and then next year it's expected to significantly jump. So it's expected, So like, man,
it's not our money.
It's not
as
our
much as we
money.
wish it was. As much as I wish
It's
it
not
was.
our money, but geez, like,
But we feel the effects anyway.
But if 4 players are taken up, 50%,
Half the cap. Yeah.
Fuck.
No.
That's gonna do it for us here. I do it for us here today. Like we're not gonna be doing this one super frequently, but we do some fun stuff planned for the off season. Draft's coming. We have a couple of like fun segments that we're planning out that I think are really great. Connor, where can we find you?
I'm on Twitter at the King Con. I'm on Letterboxd, and go watch my friend David Jandoyan's Cinemojis, which he tries to release monthly.
Jacob.
Find me pretty much everywhere at Jacob London. And right now I'm playing Resident Evil.
If I'm at Twitter and Instagram and Chancellor_91. I finally realized what it's like to be Jacob because I haven't been watching movies recently. But our episode on Thor,
and I actually did go see a movie.
You saw a movie?
I saw Project Hail Mary
for the second time.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
And then I'm not allowed to talk about the other one I saw. So.
Our episode on Thor had some technical problems, but it will be out either tonight or tomorrow. And our episode on One Battle After Another, will be out over the weekend.
Should we mention what we're doing on the Dark Horse?
Oh yeah, that's right. Next week, Dark Horse will be back. And we are going to be calling our shot, predicting the nominees for the 2027 Oscars.
We're definitely going to hit 100%. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
easily.
We will all.
I got 40% in Best Picture.
Yeah, but you bet way too hard on After the Hunt. That was on you.
And Ballad of a Small Player.
So
we'll see what the
it's going to be my first time trying to predict Oscars this far in advance. So that's going to be fun.
It's tough.
And yeah, that's going to do it for us here. Thank you for watching. We will see you on the Dark Horse next week.
Yeah.